Okay, what are the terms?
Sexually
So I can be
suggestive content, including partial nudity and sexual humor.
I don't think anyone's making money off that, but I mean, most YouTubers make dick jokes. I think that's just common. Like,
Yeah.
define sexual humor.
That's a type of humor that's very popular in society.
If you're gonna, I think that should only be monetized if it's like offensive.
Yeah.
Like, it promotes rape culture.
Yeah. Violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism.
Again.
So basically, you can't show someone being hurt, and you can't show, you know, extremism where there's violence in it taking place.
Does it specifically say it's real life though?
No, but I think it's hinted that if it's a video game, then it's obviously going to be allowed because a lot of people play violent video games.
Yeah, but
for example,
could get
GTA
triggered.
5.
Yeah, and like makeup channels and
Yeah, exactly.
Young filmmakers.
Because that is a point. If someone, like you were saying before, if someone uses makeup to make a display of serious injury,
Like a
then,
zombie or something. Like a zombie or something.
Yeah, like a zombie. Then does that mean that their monetization stops?
Because they do look hyper realistic sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Like people have done pranks where they've used makeup, and people be like, "Oh God!"
All my art coursework, I use like people's bodies to make wounds and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So that might, either if they're nice, then that won't affect many
If they're
makeup.
nice.
Well, you know what I mean. It won't affect many, you know, makeup channels. But if they're saying no, absolutely none display, even if it's fake, then that is going to ruin a lot of makeup channels.
It's also, I think restricting the platform would make less people use it. We're just going to get the same content reproduced all the time, the same type of vlogging channels, the same.
Yeah, it's all going to be narrowed down to one thing because of these extra.
And I don't think that's what
guidelines.
YouTube's meant to be about.
Because when YouTube was first up, it was like you can upload any basically home video. Like there was no, well, not really much editing either at all.
The first YouTube video is just a guy at a zoo.
Inappropriate language, including harassment, profanity, and vulgar language.
I understand harassment, because drama alert and stuff like that. But I mean, like, profanity, you can't. It's language.
So basically, they're saying if you swear, then you're not allowed to make money from a video where you swear.
But people get like their whole like YouTube career starts off because they scream and swear.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just
like there might be
a whole like someone's income because of.
For example, there was a YouTuber called McJugnuggets, right?
Yeah.
He did psycho videos. It was a whole series. It was all fake. There was a lot of swearing in it. Promotion of drugs and regulated substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such items. Now, I think this is fair if we're talking about real life.
I think I think it depends. Say if like you're creating characters that use drugs, I think that's different.
That'd be unfair. Like if it was some kind
or
of
like if you're
drama.
having the discussion about whether certain products should be legal, I think that's very different from promoting it being sold.
Yeah.
It's legalization.
And the thing is, again, going back to gaming, there's a lot of games that, you know, in the game, the characters do drugs, and will this affect them as well?
Yeah.
So it's because this whole YouTube monetization thing is blown up in the media, and it's just like a lot of people are talking about it now because they've restricted so much. And some of these are fair on certain terms, but if they mean what people think they mean, then it's just ridiculous.
But like, who's gonna I'd understand it if it was like fair and they looked through the videos,
Yeah.
but they're not going to be looking through the amount of videos that are
Yeah,
made.
exactly.
They're
But
just going to go,
there's
oh, that content, no.
yeah, there was a really high statistic. I can't remember where it was or where I saw it, but of how many videos are made per minute, and it's like in the
Oh, it's a
hundreds of
lot.
thousands. It was like 400,000 or something.
That's because it's meant to be a free platform, but
Yeah,
with
exactly.
restrictions. I
Yeah.
think everyone should just go back to newsgrounds.
Well, I mean, quite a few YouTubers have said that they can't upload as much content anymore because they need to like rethink what they're doing because
Yeah.
of these new conditions. And a lot of
Like the whole
people are saying
Pokemon
about moving to
Nintendo.
Twitch
Yeah.
because with
Like, I
Twitch you
understand
can
Twitch's
broadcast live.
regulations. They make fair regulations, but people are
Yeah.
still free to, like, create content.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, although it's not like for everything, they're expanding the
Yeah.
amount of things you can do. Like I'm
Although,
pretty sure
like,
they
I do
introduced
see
music.
people who, like, stream art or stream
Yeah,
them making
because
things.
originally wasn't it streaming games?
Yeah, but now
Now
people
it's
have.
expanded.
Now there's, like, a creative community, so,
Yeah.
like, bloggers could use it and stuff.
Another thing, controversial sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war,
Events.
political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies,
I
even
don't
if
know.
graphic imagery is not shown. So,
Okay,
are
so
we talking
like
about
the
things like
first
9/11?
yeah, like the first point about sensitive subjects, advice channels, as I said,
Yeah,
like that's majority
talking
of
about like something like
YouTube
depression or
content.
something. Like that would be
Yeah, like there's a
sensitive.
lot of YouTubers who create content on that, and it's supportive
Yeah,
for people who have it. And like the other things about events, like a lot of people don't know about certain events that are happening
so it
in the
could be
world.
educational.
Yeah, like the whole Brexit thing. A lot
Mm.
of people didn't really
Yeah, but
know much about until there were YouTube
but
videos
that
produced as
Brexit wouldn't be a
adverts.
sensitive event. A sensitive event
It's
would be,
political.
oh yeah, true. But it would be a political conflict, as in something between two governments, something between a
Yeah.
government and a maybe unjust government, or extremism or something like
But
that.
like, what if you escaped from like a what's the word? Um, like you escaped from Korea. I can't remember which. It's North Korea's the bad side, right?
North Korea is not exactly good, should we say?
Yeah. Um, for example,
For
then
example,
and you wanted to make a video about the stuff that was going on within that country
like their history.
for awareness, like, oh, this is going on currently.
Yeah. Like for
Oh,
example, you know the YouTuber Emma Blackery.
yeah.
Recently, she uploaded a serious video about the history of North Korea.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And with this new thing, does that mean that she doesn't get monetization off that? Like, that's the big
I think
question now.
it's stupid. Because, especially for, like, the sensitive subject things, like, a lot of people, young people, don't have access to maybe therapy or anything.
Yeah.
And maybe they need some form of support. And that could be their idols.
But the
Talking
thing
about.
is, the thing we're forgetting here, that people can still upload this stuff, they just won't get monetization of it. So if someone could deliver daily content of something that abides by these rules, but then deliver something educational, that something like maybe about 9/11 or something, and maybe it won't get any monetization, but they wouldn't have to rely on it for money.
But what if they are relying on it for money?
Then that's the point of why this is very controversial, that they're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most controversial thing about this, in terms of because it's about monetization,
Yeah.
is the profanity one. Because all big YouTubers are gamers, and it's stopping them getting muns.
Because, I mean, for example, you know Sky does Minecraft.
I am aware, yes.
Recently he switched from being a kid-friendly channel to saying, no, I just want to say whatever I want to swear and all that. And that created a lot of controversy against him. People were hating on him, leaving him, and his view counts went down quite a bit. But now that this is put in, do you think that he'll go back to being kid-friendly, or will he keep on doing it? Because he won't be able to get monetization.
He wants to get money. And like,
True.
I think YouTube should be about being able to create the content you want, I guess within reason, and making money based on doing what you want to do.
Yeah, like the reason a lot of people
don't spread hate speech, but still.
Yeah, the reason a lot of people join YouTube is because they want to do what they love, and a bonus of it is getting money. But that's not why they join it. Like, that's just an extra thing.
Although sometimes careers aren't there.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get those careers elsewhere.
So that was put in what? So what's the date today? Thursday the 1st. So literally last night.
Oh yeah.
So they began removing monetization from a lot of videos, even if they're small YouTubers to like the biggest YouTubers on YouTube. So it says that it's content that is considered inappropriate for advertising. That's what they're saying.
How's that inappropriate for advertising?
So they're saying
if their target market kids, it would be inappropriate. But how's it inappropriate for advertising?
I think what they're trying to say is, if you're gonna make a video like that,
YouTubers.
If you're gonna make a video like that, then it's inappropriate to just say, I'm going to get money from this. Even though it's wrong, I think that's their viewpoint. Like, for example, you shouldn't, just because a lot of people click on your video for an education thing, you shouldn't be able to get money from it. I think that's what point they're trying to get across. Or like, if it's inappropriate for like kids to see or whoever to see, you shouldn't be able to get money from them seeing it. But that's still wrong because you can put age restrictions.
Yeah, I don't see a point in them implementing an age restriction.
Yeah.
If they're gonna do this. Oops.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of YouTubers, their content, as like I said earlier, is starting to go down, and I'm just wondering if like YouTube are gonna like add anything else, like as in any more restrictions, because because although like they've done enough already, I don't know if they're gonna do any more, because I can't think of any more. But also there's a point of, will they take it back because less YouTubers are uploading that content? Although a lot of videos are still going through, like a lot of videos are still being uploaded per minute.
Yeah, it's fair that they can still upload these. Oh my god, this is actually ridiculous. They can still upload these videos, but YouTubers want to, big
still
YouTubers
get the
as
money.
well, who this is now their income, want to be able to be making money for the content that they've been making their whole like YouTube career.
Yeah, because it's become their job.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
And another thing is, before it was hard for smaller YouTubers to become big. Now it's going to be even harder, because they've restricted the things people can do.
Well, it was hard anyway with the algorithm changing.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's going to make it even worse for money in that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Seeing as that's changed.
So do you think that smaller YouTubers are just going to not try and do it full time, but try and do it as a kind of hobby on the side?
I think
Or will they just keep on striving to do it, following by
probably.
these guidelines?
I guess it depends on the channel. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, my pen's dead.
And if they try and switch to Twitch, as Twitch, you
I
get
think
like donations
Twitch will
and stuff.
probably
Take over.
get popular.
I think it will take
Or
over.
they'll just keep using YouTube
Mm.
and just create Patreons and use Twitch as well to get their money.
Yeah.
If they want to have every video.
So if they want to carry
Go
on
against
not
these
abiding by these
restrictions.
rules, then they can
Yeah.
get money elsewhere by Twitch or Patreon or whatever. But if they want to
Yeah.
carry on with YouTube as well, then they can just follow by the guidelines.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. I don't think it's too bad, but I still think that they've kind of messed up a bit.
It's very, very restrictive.
Because I can understand where they're coming from, but I just don't really think it helps anyone at all.
Because it is a game, and people are in it for the money, which isn't great to say.
But it
But
is
a lot
true
of
for
people
quite a lot
are
of
now.
people. Well, I mean, that is mainly
Yeah.
because they're big channels and they're making money, so they've quit their jobs, so they are actually in it for the money. Like, not even in a
Yeah.
bad way.
But
Those
they
big
do
YouTubers.
like what they're doing, but they are also in it because they're making money.
Yeah.
It's their jobs.
Yeah, because you're not gonna like say,
I mean, they
"Oh, I
say
have a job
like,
because I like
oh
it."
yeah, the money's nice and stuff, but it is their career.
Yeah.
You want to be able to pay the
Like
bills at the end of the day.
if you get a job, you're not gonna say, "Oh yeah, I like this job. The money's okay, but
The money's a
I like the job."
bonus.
It's not that. It's I do this because it's okay, and I like the money. That's if you already have it.
Yeah.
But for example, with me just starting up YouTube, I'm just doing it as a hobby because I like doing it. Big YouTubers, they rely on this for money because it's their job now.
It's like when I was doing commissions for books.
Yeah.
I did like drawing, although it was stressful, but I did want the money.
Yeah.
If they were like ripping me off in terms of value, I wouldn't
You
have
go
done
no.
it.
Yeah.
Because who is gonna,
Like you're not gonna accept a job that's
especially
really bad for money.
if you're creating, because a lot of YouTubers spend money creating videos and spend time.
Yeah.
So like they're not really gonna want to like not make a profit out of that. I
Yeah,
feel.
exactly. So I think that just the whole thing is just, I don't know, it's affected a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it turns out, you know that guy McJuggernuggets?
Yeah.
You know he had that drama that was all fake.
Yeah.
3 of his videos were demonetized on YouTube. Psycho Dad smashes car, Psycho Kid flees country, Psycho Brothers frozen lockout. Now this was a series, it was a drama series, like a TV series, but on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yet it's been demonetized. For example, in the finale, Psycho Kid flees country. Because his character puts his head in a noose and tries to kill himself, it was demonetized for sensitive subject.
Was this
because it was about suicide. And also,
that's stupid.
someone else was doing an educational kind of saying, "Don't do this" video about suicide. That was demonetized.
Yeah.
So all these people that have a drama series that's all fake, like TV, or an educational video, are getting demonetized because they have sensitive subjects. Yet they could help and even save lives. Yet they're being demonetized.
That's dumb.
I just wanted to add that because it's just stupid.